Chandraya Radhikaya Krishna Tadabhaktaya Yang Tabrajam Samanupe Chamape Krityam Dvaipayana Jivaka Karya. Again, you should follow me and come to India, South India, on the bank of very beautiful. Oh, Godavari. And here, the dialects between Rai Ramananda and Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is a godly happy. Oh, Rai Ramananda, make him come. Oh.
Can make him more loud.
There was night.
They're here.
Oh. Oh, don't break my legs. Your father not come?
I should be here anyway.
Huh?
आना चाहिए किसी के साथ.
Today he is coming?
आज के.
What I got telling?
South India.
And here, Mahaprabhu was eagerly waiting for Rai Ramananda. Now darkness is coming, night is going to be. And Rai Ramananda came in a very simple place. Only one dhoti. And he came and he fell flat in the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu what? And then Mahaprabhu told, I am very satisfied. The nectar that you are giving, I am not satisfied. I want to have more and more and more. I heard Vaidhi Bhakti from you. Only Parphalenia will not do. Oh, they should be with love and affection. Like we get so many examples of Khola Becha Sridhar in Navdeep Leela, Vidurani, Sabari, or Krishna and Duryodhana and all. So, if you have so much excessive love and affection for Gurudev, charity begins from home, so begin from home. That is Gurudev and Vaishnava, Diksha Guru and Shiksha. Have love and affection. And then Gurudev may kindly give that in the lotus feet of Krishna. So Mahaprabhu asked him, I want to hear something. Oh, then he told that, oh, Bhakti Bhakti. What is Bhakti Bhakti? It will not do. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita Mati Kriyatam Api Jadi Kutu Api Labhyate Tatra Laulyam Api Mulya Nikalam Janma Koti Sukriti Na Labhyate. Oh, you. Any purport of Swamiji? Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj? So you should. We want to follow him. And in the line of Rupa Goswami and Mahaprabhu.
First, the translation. Pure devotional service in Krishna consciousness cannot be had even by pious activities performed in hundreds and thousands of lives. It can be obtained only by paying one price, that is, intense greed to obtain it. If it is available somewhere, one must purchase it without delay. And then our Srila Prabhupada's purport. The previous two verses are included in Pajavali of Sri Rupa Goswami. Verse 69, that is about the paraphernalia, refers to devotional service in faith, and verse 70 refers to devotional service rendered out of intense greed or Raganuga Bhakti. Henceforward, the basic principle underlying the talks between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai will be spontaneous loving service to the Lord. The regulative principles according to the injunctions of the Shastras are necessary insofar as one's original dormant Krishna consciousness is not spontaneously awakened. An example of spontaneous action is the flowing of rivers into the ocean. Nothing can stop that flow of water. Similarly, when one's dormant Krishna consciousness is awakened, it spontaneously flows to the lotus feet of Krishna without impediment. Whatever will be spoken henceforth by Ramananda Rai is based on this, and it will be agreeable to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then there's a quote from our Prabhupada in another year. He says that I have translated the words Krishna consciousness from this Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita. So here Rupa Goswami advises, if Krishna consciousness is available, please purchase it immediately. Don't delay. It is a very nice thing.
Very good. Oh, you should explain some more thing about this.
Chakshurunmilitam jena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Now we have come to this verse, which can be found in Srila Rupa Goswami Pad's Padyavali. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati Kritam Yadi Kutopi Labhyate Tataloyam Apimulam Ekalam Koti Janma Sukritai Nalabhyate. In this verse, first of all, Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati. Srila Prabhupada, the founder of ISKCON, he has given the information to us that this phrase, Krishna consciousness, he has taken from this verse. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati. In other words, the International Society for Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati. What does that mean? Mati means one's consciousness should be Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita, completely saturated with Krishna Bhakti Ras. Just like a Rasagula. Rasagula is cooked and it is immersed in the rasa. And it soaks there for a long time. Then when you take that Rasagula, everywhere in that Rasagula from top to bottom, if you touch it on the top, on the side, in the middle, on the bottom, anywhere you touch, only ras, ras and ras. More ras is coming out. And even if you squeeze it, then more rasa will come out. And even if you squeeze it and squeeze it until all the rasas come out, anyway, still inside there's more rasa. It's still there. So, this is Srila Prabhupada. His intention was what thing? To have international society, to have your consciousness completely saturated from top to bottom, inside and out, wherever anyone will touch, this Bhakti Rasa will be there. What is that Bhakti Rasa? So far, Srila Rai Ramananda, he's spoken about Bhakti. And now for the first time, the topic of Bhakti Rasa has come up. There is a big difference between Bhakti and Bhakti Rasa. This Bhakti Rasa is the specific contribution of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the world through his nearest and dearest Sri Rupa Goswami Pad. When a devotee is practicing Bhakti, gradually, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, then Bhav will come. In the stage of Bhav, first Sthayi Bhav. One permanent ecstatic mood in a particular relationship with Krishna, either Dasirati, Sakirati, Vatsalyarati or Madhuryarati. Friendship mood, servitor mood, friendship mood, parental mood, or beloved's mood. This is Sthayi Bhav. On the basis of this, so many other ecstatic emotions, such as Vibhav, Anubhav, Satvika Bhav, and Vyabhachari Bhav, they will mix together on the basis of the Sthayi Bhav. When these 5 types of Rasa Samagri are mixed together and they produce one miraculous experience, Vyatiti Bhavana Vatma Yas Chamatkara Bhavabo Chite Satujjale Bharam Sadyate Saraso Mataha. This is Srila Rupa Goswami Pad's definition of rasa. When all the ingredients of rasa are mixed together due to a very vast inundation of Shuddha Sattva, spiritual energy within the heart of the living entity, at that time it produces one astonishing taste that is called Bhakti Rasa. So how to attain this? This is the goal of our devotion, our devotional practices. So in this verse it is stated, Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhagatamati Kritam Yadi Kutopi Labhyate. If such a state of existence, of tasting the mellows of love for Krishna, transcendental spontaneous love, if this is available anywhere, Kutopi means anywhere it's available, then Labhyate. You must go there at once and purchase it. You should purchase it. That means there's a price. Yes, there is a price to purchase this. What is that? Tatra lolyam apimola mekalam. The only price is greed. Those who are very, very greedy, those whose hearts are intensely hankering for this and this alone, only they will be able to attain this Krishna Bhakti Rasa. Koti Janma Sukrita Nalabhyate. Here, Koti Janma means 10 million births. If you pass 10 million births, performing Vaidhi Bhakti even, following the angas of Vaidhi Bhakti, still, there is no guarantee that you will be able to realize Krishna Bhakti Rasa. It is only available by greed. So this verse is explaining that only by following Vaidhi Bhakti you cannot attain Krishna Bhakti Rasa. But by greed you can attain it. And this greed only comes by association with those Vaishnavas who themselves are the embodiment of Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavatamati. If one will come into the association of a Vaishnav who is Rasik, from top to bottom completely saturated with the mellows of Vrindavan, then by their association, being unconditionally surrendered there and hearing from them and following them externally and internally, then this Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavatamati can be available, otherwise not.
Very good. In this world, bhakti, means pure bhakti, is very rare. Very rare. How rare? Why rare? Because anna vilasita sunnam gyan karma dhanavatam anukullena krishnanushilanam bhakti rutama. Very rare in this world. But it can be achieved by 2 ways. One by regular doing bhakti, practicing Vaidhi Bhakti. And one is what?
Spontaneous devotion.
A spontaneous devotion. It can be. But Vaidhi Bhakti even Koti Janma Sukriti. By this you can have association of high class of bhakti. If no Sukriti, of millions of life, and there is no sanskar for this. Oh, sadhu sang is very, very durlabha. Very rare. And when this sadhu sang will be done, by the effect, bhakti may come. May come. But, lowly cannot come. Is very rare, more rare. And for that is why it has been told, Bhaktistu Bhagavat Sangena Parichayate Sangastu Pumbi Purvajan Sukriti Sanchita. If there is a heap of heap, Connection of so much Sukriti, Punji Bhog, then Sadhu Sangha. If you have no Sadhu Sangha, or Sadhu will come you and he will tell that, oh, you should associate me, hear me. Oh, he cannot hear. If hearing, he cannot understand what is that. So very rare. But, more rare is Laulya. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita. He explained. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita Mati Kriyatan Kutopi Jadi Labhyate Tatra Laulyam Api Mulyakam. What is that Laulya? Very high class of greed. Intensive. Intense greed. But how it will come? Very rare. How it will come? By so many ways, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur tells. The greed may come. That greed is not controlled by anyone. Anyone cannot control. Oh, why you have done greed? A very poor, lower class of black person pulling a rickshawala, he can have greed to marry with Diana. Diana, you know? He can have. Anyone cannot control all him. Anyone can do any greed. So, thus any greed is coming. How it will come? It may come that in previous lives you have made any high class of Rasik Tattva Vaishnava. Like whom? Sukadeva Goswami. Nivatta Tarsai Upagiyamana Nivatta Tarsai Upagiyamana Bhausada Sotri Manobhirama Ka Uttam Slok Gnan Bhat Virajjit Vinam. But he is totally immersed in what? Sweet pastimes of Krishna. And his mati means consciousness. Saturated. Upside, inside, sides, everywhere, like a Rasagolla, and all time. If you will squeeze, rush will come. What? How to squeeze? To ask very politely and humbly. Oh, this is too Krishna. And rush will come. How it will come? Madhuvesharitra. Tasmin Mahanmukharita. Madhuvesharitra. Madhuvesharitra means, who lives in where? Mathura. Because it is Madhur. And in Mathura where? In Govardhan Radha Kund. And he is Madhu himself. And his life and everything is like, more Madhu, honey. How it is sweet? Like Sukadeva Goswami is telling. For Sukadeva it has. Nivatta Tarsai Upagiyamana. He has no worldly desire at all. Detached from all these things. And always saturated with the Krishna modes, pastimes always. And his Harikatha of gopis, beginning from Nanda Kim Akorot Brahman, Shevo Ev Mahodayam,
Yasodharcha
Bhaga.
Papo Jasvastanam Dari.
What austerities or what they have done Nanda and Jashoda. That Nanda always used to take Krishna in his lap, and Ma Jashoda used to give milk to Krishna. What action they have done, what austerities, what donation and what. If we know, then we will do and have a love and affection for that. And these sweet kathas are Maha Mahaushadhi, are Ramaban, infallible medicine of this Bhavarog.
The disease of fertile resistance.
And also this is the medicine of heart disease of gopis. Vira separation. So everyone should try to hear this. And by hearing, Lord can come. That special kind of way. Like we see when Uddhava went to Braja, and he saw the glory of gopis, high class. Then he became so much wondered or what? Astonished. And he is praying. What is praying? Javai Sriyachit Pada Ajatavi Apta Kamai Jogvai Sarairapi Padat Jadatmani Rasa Gostyam Krishna Satat Bhagavata Charana Ravindam Nastam Tanesh Vijaho Parirapnada Javai Sriyachit Ajatavi Apta Kamai. You know, Brahma, Shankar, they all want to attain the mercy of Sri Lakshmi, but they cannot. They cannot. And Yogeshwari, who are Yogeshwar? Shankar. Here, others so many are. They want to serve the lotus feet of Krishna with a rod, with love and affection. But it is very hard. Even in
There are many trance.
trance, they cannot see. And that lotus feet, which Brahma and Lakshmi and all are worshipping in meditation, but even in meditation they cannot have the darshan. And with that lotus feet, what gopis are doing? Playing, keeping them on their breast, and Vijaho Parirabdhata. And they left there, separation. It was the hard road of gopis. So how glorious are gopis. By the mouth of Sukadeva Goswami, if anyone hear all these things. Also, Asamaho Charanarenu Jusamaham Sham Vrindavane Kinot Gulmalatau Sadhinam Jah Dussajan Sajan Arjapathan Chahitva Vedye Mukunda Padavim Sutigim. What? Asamaho Charanareju Sam. I want to be any blade of grass. Why you want? Because in night it may be any gopi full of what? Rasa and anurag, high class of devotion. And she is going to meet with Krishna in Abhishek. And it may be that she can come and keep their lotus feet on my head. And thus their lotus feet dust will come and my life will be successful. And then he is praying that I should be any blade of grass there.
Small plant or creeper.
anyhow. And my life will be successful. And he became a cross in Uddhav Kund, between Radha Kund and Giriraj Govardhan. Oh, each kalpa, one gross, and there are millions of gross. So how would he? And that after that he began to pray. Vande Nanda Vijay Strina Padaroyam Apekshnasa Jasang Hari Kathot Geet Punat Bhuvanatre. I pray that what I am praying to one special dust of gopis. One, even one. And what it may be, one who is one. O Srimati Radhika. I want to be a dust. Always. Attached with her lotus feet. Oh, when they were separated with Krishna, they began to sing what? Tava kathamritam tapta jeevanam kavibhiritam kalmashapam samarnamangalam srimadatam bhuvi grinanti ye bhuridana. Oh, and Krishna disappeared and they became mad totally. And Sukadeva Goswami is telling that gopis are praying to Krishna. Tava kathamritam tapta jeevanam. O Krishna, O Black, your this sweet katha, pastimes, are like more than nectar. More than nectar. And they are life. If anyone is going to die, and he is so much in suffering, feeling suffering, and dying, if he can hear his pastimes, his Harikatha, his name even, life will return back and he will be happy. This is true. Oh, Kathamritam. Oh, your Katha is itself nectar. No, it is more costly and more precious and more glorious than nectar of heaven in so many ways. Oh, its explanation is so long. But I am telling something. Tapta Jeevanam, whose life is tapta. Oh, this gives life. Kavireditam. Oh, because Brahma, Shankar, and all Kavi, they have
Poet.
huh?
All the poet they describe.
They have described like this. Kalmashapaham. By hearing all kinds of suffering, kalmash, anartha, sins, everything will go away. By only hearing, will go. Etam kalmashapaham samana mangalam. Oh, only by hearing all kinds of all anartha and everything. Oh, even endless birth of chain of birth and life and suffering. Everything will go away, no doubt. Those who give these kinds of Harikatha, oh really they are very high class of donator. Donator or what? Donors. Oh, high class. So, we pray in their lotus feet. And we will never be indebted to them. Forever we will be.
We can never repay them.
We cannot repay. Who is telling this? Gopis. Who are gopis there? Oh, Rukmini, Chandrauli and his party is gopi. But Radhika and his party, Lalita Vishaka, what they are telling? Tava Kathamritam. We don't want to hear your Hari Katha. Never, never. We have spoiled our life by hearing. So they are telling, don't hear these black persons or these sweet Katha. Never, never. So Katha, Mritam. Your Mritam means? Dead. If anyone is very happy in family life, that as you were before coming here. And now you are life what? One lady came to me in morning and she was telling, Maharaj, weeping, I don't want to go in my home. Why? I want to be always with Vaishnava in Vrindavan. Why you are weeping? And if you go to Vrindavan, you may weep more and more and more. Why you want? Don't do so. Forget Krishna. So gopis are telling. Mritam, those who are happy in their family life. Oh, by hearing that blacks pastimes, oh, they can bear what? Their life is always Tapta Jivanam. He makes our life tapta,
Full of suffering.
full of suffering. Nothing to eat, nothing is in pocket. He has no pocket. Anything. So don't do so. We have done wrong to give our heart. Why we gave our lust and affection? Oh, you should take away? Oh, that is the problem. Tapta Jivanam Kabiviritam. Oh, in Shastra, Brahman, Shankar and so many have told, Narad has told, to have affection to Krishna. Oh, they are all cheaters, top to bottom. Why they are writing so? Oh, because if a person is a poet, if a person is poet, he may tell that, oh, my horse is flying in air, sky. Oh, he can run very fast, but he cannot fly in air. So they can do like that. They can write like that. Understand? Or imaginary they tell like this. Who is beautiful? Oh, she is very beautiful. But more than moon. Can?
Is it possible? Only poets try.
He is very long person. Tall. He can touch a sky. What is this? So all the poets have written like this. The glorification of that black person and his name and his Harikatha. All are all poisonous. And we should not. Oh, you should see how many you are. Now you have no affection for your home. Oh, very big problem. Those who take Bhagavad Pothi this here, putting tilak, saffron cloth, or shaved head, kanthi mala, and they will metal. Oh, here, the pastimes of black. I will not take any sweet for them, nothing. Only you should hear. Oh, be very far away. 1,000 miles from them, don't hear them. They are greatest cheater. They are like what? Butchers. They have no kindness, no mercy at all.
So cruel-hearted.
Cruel-hearted. They will cut your life.
Take you out of your hand.
So be careful. Don't go there. So what are these things? Out of love, Divyonmar. If anyone hear all these sweet pastimes, then what will be? Oh, he will be successful. A lobe may come by hearing all these kathas from any Rashi Tattva Vaishnava. Lolya means thick greed may come. Those who are very fortunate and those who have some impression of past lives that they could not finish their bhakti in their life, past lives. Or if they will hear, anyone hear, then there is so much chance to have love that kind of. So you can imagine how this lowly is high class. Once we were giving class perhaps in New Jersey, last time. And at that time, one devotee of ISKCON, teacher, Dhanudhar Swami,
That was 96.
and I was reading that, Nectar of Devotion. And this is slow. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitam. No.
Tanam.
And here, Swamiji, my Shiksha Guru has written clearly
No, it wasn't.
that lolya can come. तुम्ही बोलो ना. So it was written there. What? It was written. He has written that even in the stage of unearth, this lolya can come.
You asked him to read twice.
I told to read him and to
read twice.
read himself. And he wrote. And what he has written,
Again.
and he was bound to tell these things. Always they used to
Conceal it, hide it.
to do some opposition for me. And I clearly, he admitted all these things. That even in this stage of
Bondage.
we can have a greed like this and we can follow the gopis. No harm. Because in our constitutional position, transcendental, there is something here. Those who have not, they should not do. But why for all? For all not, it has been told. Those who have greed, they can have greed. You cannot tell that why he is very neophyte. Or he is only in 12 years age. Or he is a general devotee. He cannot have. You cannot take. This argument knows fit for them. In any state, it may be so many kinds of unearth. Maybe there. Lolya may come. And when it will come, at once he will gallop to where?
Taste.
Taste. Ruchi. For them, sadhu sangha, bhajan kriya, anartha nivritti, nishtha, no need. He has crossed at once. It means in past lives he has crossed all this. And he has come to this. And he is very fortunate. He is rare life. So here telling, if that kind of love you want, or you can purchase at once. But how you can? By that love, Krishna Bhakti Rasa. So we should always try to be Pray Krishna, Nityananda Prabhu, Gaurchandra, his associates, Raya Ramananda, Sarup Damodar. You should be merciful. That we can have a association bhakt like you, Ramananda, Sarup Damodar, Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Goswami like. And then we should try to follow. But if no Laulya, then we should try to do Vaidhi Bhakti. In the line of Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami, then it may be that by reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, or, I know, not our.
Navakishore Natavar Gopavesh Venukar.
This, when gopis are meeting with Krishna in Kurukshetra, how high class of explanation is there. How good explanation in Chaitanya Charitamrita, 3rd and 4th
Chapter in Adi Lila.
Adi Lila, especially in 4th. Oh, he is defining, explaining, oh, how is the Radhika? And Krishna is telling, Radhika is my guru, my servant, my teacher.
Sahaya Guru Vasisa Bhujisa Bandhava Pura Sattam.
And he is explaining all these things. I wanted to explain you. I want to reach to that point. But I am saying that, oh, we cannot reach to that point. But anyhow, any time we will discuss all this. So, Janma Koti is Kirtan. That laurel is very. If anyone has, try to keep very secretly in your heart. Otherwise, it will go away like camphor. Keep it very secret. And only you can discuss all these things to the devotees who are rushing. And they are in your line. What line? Swajatiya Asaya Snigdha.
Like-minded.
What is that thing? Swajatiya Snigdha Asaya?
Means that those devotees who are like-minded. Those devotees who are like-minded.
What
Means that-
like-minded?
Means that the goal that one wants to achieve, whether in Dasiras, Sakya, Vatsalya or Madhurya, in our line specifically in Madhurya, to follow the maidservants of Srimati Radharani, assisting Group Manjari. So those who are established in that, who are obviously more advanced, and those who are affectionately disposed to one, that one should approach them. And they having some special affection towards one, then those very secret things which are within their hearts, then they can explain and in this way nourish one's greed.
Mahaprabhu heard. We can very happy. Wonderful, wonderful explanations. But I want to hear more. I am not satisfied. And then Ramananda, who became also so much
Overhelped.
overjoyed. Oh, how a good
Audience.
audience is he. I've never heard a question like all these things. And he continued, Rai kahe, oh, Prabhu kahe, iho hai, aage kaha. Very good, it is. But still I want to hear something more. Rai kahe, dasya prem, sarva satra. Dasya prem. What is this? This is goal. And what is process what has been told in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Dasya prem. To follow the Nitya Siddha Parikar, like
Rakta Patra.
like Hanuman, more superior, like Pandavas, more superior, Uddhav, more superior, Rakta Pritrakshit. What is the specialty of Hanuman? Serving Ram, always. But he has some opulence. Jai Vijay are serving as a Dasyaras to Narayan. but there are more affluence there. Hanuman some less, but even there is some affluence. More superior, Arjun, Pandavas and all. Not Pandavas. Rakta Pittak here. In Dwarka he has so many servants. But more superior. Rakta Pittak. There is no Shuddha Dasya in Braja. Understand what meaning?
No pure Dasya.
No pure Dasya. Rakta Pittak are the Dasya, Nanda Baba. But they think, oh, Krishna is my friend. Some mixed with friendlyhood. And some, if they are more aged, then they will have some fatherly mode, parental mode, vatsalya mode. They can take care. Oh, my lalla, like this. They may give something to eat Krishna. They will play with him. So, either with Sakha or either with Dasha. Very, very high class of these things. They will follow this process. And object is what? Dasya. And process is to follow them. Always remain Krishnam and Janan Chasya. Wow. Mainly, prominently to his Das. Always how they are serving, if they are great. Then Gaur Premanande. Today's drama play also. So one Sankirtan you should do. Do you remember? Any case, Jasumati Nanda or any? What? He preached his mission everywhere in the world. How? How he preached? Hari Katha, and especially by book distributions. Jara tharo bhai. Why not? Give a minute for me. And very soon he preached all over the world. Where he could not
Go for himself.
his books went there. And all had so much honor for him. And very quickly all used to come to him and were initiated. I also want that my disciples, my well-wishers, they should help me in this. That we can preach the mission of Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Goswami, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, our Gurudev. Very soon. By this vision, if you will, at least 5 books, 10 books, very simple, you can take and distribute. Some profit you can keep for you, no harm. And if not, all profits for Guru and Vaishnava. So, by that you can maintain your life to no harm. So I want that you should also distribute my books. And this will help you. In this respect, he will tell you something. So now, the mercy of Krishna plus mercy of Radhika both combined is in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he is now more merciful than Krishna and Radhika too. And that is why he used to give, oh Krishna Prema, even to tigers and bears and snakes and deers and all those. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very glorious, very glorious. At the time of pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prema avatare bahe prema mita banya. flood was coming, and everywhere it is spreading. Whole world, UNICEF was thinking in that. Some students of Navadip, they run away and they went to Jagannath Puri. Jagannath Puri. And also some went to Kashi and they took shelter. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even he was running after them with his flood of love and affection. And the master of all, the teacher of all these, in Sarvam Bhattacharya, in Jagannath, and Prabharananda Saraswati with his 50,000, 60,000 or sannyasi. They all and the big. Here also you saw that how he was merciful to Haridas Thakur. When he was beaten in 22 markets, that once Chakra came to cut their head, but Haridas Thakur was praying, or don't do so. In these pastimes, no need of killing one. Only I want to transform their heart. In Madhai, he used to chant 3 lakhs Harinam daily. Only in this whole world he is rare like that. So how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can forget him? And he made Haridas Thakur Namacharya. Namacharya. You know Mukunda? He was Kharjatiya. Mukunda. Though he was the best singer in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu company, but he was Kharjatiya. Means, what is the meaning of Kharjatiya? In the council of Advaitwadi he used to be Advaitwadi. In the council of Yogi he used to be Yogi. In the council of Jnani he used to like to be a Jnani. And in the council of astrologers he used to be like an astrologer. And in karma, and in bhakti, he used to dance and sing songs. So Mahaprabhu was not happy. So he told that I will not give you darshan, and he should not enter in my room. But when anyone asked that why you are not merciful to Mukunda, he is like this. Why you cannot forgive me? He told that after millions of life, birth, he can have my darshan and my mercy. Hearing this, he began to dance. One day, even after millions of hours, he had to dance. Then he began to dance. And then Mahaprabhu said, your everything has. You know, Siddhartha. You know, also many. Also his mother, Sati Devi. Because that I will not give love and affection. Because she is the offender in the lotus feet of Advaita. I will not give this prem to her. But Advaita Acharya told that he went to me and he forgot my lotus feet, and I have given for him very long history. And then he also told, Prajapan, you are like Yasoda Maiya, not like. And Kausilya, and Aditi, and all are included. So you are and thus all the devotees here get so many boons. Some told that, oh, we are yours, nothing to take home. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very, very merciful and he donated all. Oh, later and you will see what we are knowing about devotees and Krishna and Radha and love and affection only due to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna Prem, Braj Prem was locked anywhere. The treasure was locked. And then what happened? Oh, Mahaprabhu, Prabhu, merciful, told Rupa Goswami, oh, break the law and make it available for everyone. So how merciful. You should try. Oh, we are discussing the sense of love and affection in the dialogue of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radharani. Try to hear and try to follow. Have a greed for that. Krishna Bhakti Rasbhava, and your life will be successful. This is my blessings to you, my children, those who have prayed for this. Gaur Pramana.